EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go from Minneapolis. Cavante Turpin on the return. First and 10. Now here's Aaron Jones. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. To the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Well, Mike, I know I might be a little biased toward the position, but I'm happy to see them go his way early on National Tight Ends Day. And, of course, they're happy to go his way early and often in just about any game.
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Kene Nwanwu now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now, faking the give. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Again, it's Jones. A yard. They'll put Addison in motion. Going to try to pick up the 1st down with his own read. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. It's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches.
And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They bring a tight end in motion left. Play action now. It's McCarthy. This one intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. The Lions have got it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And you talk about the perfect first quarter. The offense has been doing their job. Now the defense joins the scoring party. Both sides of the ball contributing to the scoreboard.
Yeah, and this is what every coach dreams about, Mike. The opportunity to play complementary football. The offense comes out, they do their part. Now the defense is getting to the scoring mix. When both sides can complement one another and contribute and impact the game to this level, man, that is a recipe for success.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. It's the Lions who have the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Second and 7. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. On second down, here's McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's Hawkinson. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. It's a gain of 34. Moore going in motion. On first down, here's McCarthy. He's got this on target to Addison. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That one taken in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will dive into the end zone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. A Beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A quick toss into the hands of Addison. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
They'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. To the middle of the field. Taken in by Addison.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
They'll put Addison in motion. On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
17-yard line.
Nice pickup here to the back, and what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Second and a yard. They'll put Addison in motion. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That is caught, and they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Minnesota. Now, Folk on for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Vikings back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll come across the 20 and be taken down at the 21-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Pistol snap with Lance. He'll let this one go long for Williams. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
He's going to look downfield once again.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting to third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This a 42-yard attempt. Folk's kick is good. And the Vikings will cut into that lead. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Lions are in the lead. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now, faking the give. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Theo Jackson. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On the give, it's Jones. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings us 2nd and 9 at the Lions 30-yard line.
This one complete to Oliver. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Minnesota.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
To the air once more is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. He'll get about 2. Late catch made up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. On 4th down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. This brought in out past the 20. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is McCarthy. There's that man again. Another catch. Loose inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
And even though it's just the third quarter, they'll try to draw even right here and go for two.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Here's Lance. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Out of the pistol, here comes Gibbs. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. He runs straight ahead with Jones. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. They'll put Addison in motion. They run it once more with Jones. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. That is Marcus Davenport in there for the sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. And that ball incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game, and they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball, and let's see if they can take advantage of it.
They need one right now. Third and long. On play action, here's McCarthy. That one on target to Moore. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Throwing again is McCarthy. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he'll go down back at the 4.
When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. It's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
Now back at the 4 for second and goal. He'll keep this himself. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They come up for 2nd and 2. They'll run here. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. Play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
A run with Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Gibbs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Here comes 2nd down. Here's Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their 1st. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll stick to the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. That's a 2nd charge timeout for Minnesota. 70 seconds left to go in this game. They'll run. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
Now, first and goal. Here's Gibbs. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
Tie game, fourth quarter. This defense knows the importance of keeping this thing at a 3-point game. What a big play there with the tackle for loss on first and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. One more time, they tried Gibbs. And he's going to go backwards on that one and take him down back at the 6-yard line.
And now with that stop on second and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. Third and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up fourth down. So now, a big spot coming here. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. And the kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.